welcome to Geek Corner, and this will be our first Vanguard episode, and this will be done by Birk and me, Ivan. So, tell me, Birk, how was this new... It is a prequel, if I'm not wrong, right?
You can see it that way, yeah. As I understand it, it's transpiring about 10 years before Kai and Aichi meet again. So most people are about 10 years younger than they would be. Like Misaki is probably around 66 or 7 years old.
Yeah, because in the
At this
first
point.
series he's about 17 something.
Yes, she's the same age as Kai. And well, this is more about how her uncle Shinemon-Nita, as he's named,
Okay.
tries to protect his card shop from going bankrupt and being bought up by this what's the word I'm looking for? Multi-shop owner Esuka Hibino.
A rich person want to buy up his business.
Really rich lady that has a goal to own about over 1,000 shops and stuff like that.
Oh, tell me, does she have the Ojo-sama laugh, you know, the that one?
We haven't seen enough of her, but she's stuck up.
Okay. So
That's
far
the
she's...
detail.
Okay, because if she had the Ojo-sama laugh, then I would actually be not surprised, but okay. But...
Well, she's, like I said, stuck up, but she has something interesting about her that I did not see coming.
Okay, what?
She's afraid of cats.
What?
She's afraid of cats.
She's afraid of the cat.
Cats in general.
Oh. That would explain a lot actually in the first series, in the first anime, if you watch how they present the shop and all. Huh.
Yeah.
Very interesting actually.
And of course, the assistant cat is just a little kitten at this point.
But do they present something new with the card gameplay overall, or?
Oh yeah, they're including a new mechanic, you could say.
Okay.
Which is based around Shinemon's deck, which in this adaptation is the Genesis deck.
The
But,
Genesis.
yeah, originally he had Murakumo, but in this instance he uses the Genesis deck, which focuses on, like I said, the new mechanic,
Okay.
which is called the Astral Plane.
And how is the astral plane works?
Well, it introduces a new boss unit. Hold on a minute, I'm gonna find where it is. Yeah, the name is Gleaming Lord Uranus, and his base skill is he's a standard 13k Genesis grade 3 with the force markers, and his thing is after when he's placed on Vanguard and you have 5 more force markers under him,
Okay.
or actually 5 more force markers. Yeah, if your Vanguard has 5 or more, your back row center rear guard becomes the Astral Plane.
Is that like the remove from Yu-Gi-Oh, or?
No, it's you can say it's an upgrade to
Oh.
the rear guard circle.
Oh, okay.
And his thing is when he's placed on either Vanguard or rear guard, just soul blast 2 cards and acquire an extra imaginary gift force to him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so basically he gets, when he lands and you use a skill, he's automatically plus 20k.
Just from that?
Yeah, and there's more cards that gives more force markers. I'm not sure about the exact details. But,
Oh.
about the Astral Plane. Once you get 5 of the force markers under the Vanguard, you are able to play a new type of card, which is grade 5.
Wow, they finally introduced the grade 5 units. Nice.
Yeah, it's a Cray Elemental and a Star Deity, which can only be included in the main deck, so you have to make room for it somehow.
Ha.
The thing about this guy is, as his name, Giant Deity of Distant World, about Carrion. And he can't be ridden, as per usual. So he doesn't have a usual drive, but he has 70,000 base power.
70,000.
Yeah, he's a
Seven
big guy.
zero 70 overall. Thousand.
Yeah, he's really big.
Oh, and this is in the first episode.
Yeah, he.
Wait. I
Yeah.
wonder how they will, because if this occurred 10 years before the first anime, then you're thinking, wow, a lot of things. I really hope that they would explain what happened to all of those cards, because why would the player from 10 years ahead play with weaker version, if they were like units like that in available to anyone else, I really
Yeah.
hope they will. I really hope they will talk about that in the series longer ahead.
We can hope, but the thing about continuity in this thing, it's very often not that consistent.
I know it's a card game show, and I know it's in their contract that they must show new card because the card game needs to sell out more cards, all that. And I understand. I mean, Yu-Gi-Oh does it a lot of time with the new series. The same thing with Battle Spirit. But the thing is, when you're doing this and you're saying that this is a prequel to the older version of the card game, I really hope that they would at least talk about how does this affect with the older series, because in the end, in which order does one need to watch the anime?
Yeah, that's a good question, because in this instance, because they included the new type of markers, type 1 and type 2,
Yeah.
they don't explain how they didn't use those previously.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean,
That's a continuity error, I think.
yeah,
But getting back to the big guy, the way this guy works, he can only he's the only circle he can be on is an astral plane,
okay.
because if he's placed on any other, he is retired, so he doesn't do anything else.
Wow.
But when he's placed from hand
Uh-huh.
on the astral plane, you look at 5 cards on the top of your deck and put a card from among them into the drop zone, and this guy gets a drive based on the grade of the card you drop.
A drive based on the card you drop.
Yeah, so say you get drop a grade 3, you get the triple drive.
Really?
Yeah, and yeah, okay, equal to the till the end of turn, and then you shuffle the deck.
That's
And
still very busted. You get a drive check. You get a drive based on the card you drop, and
Yeah.
based on the grade. So wow, that's really busted if you actually
Yeah.
focus on deck on it.
But in exchange for that, the astral plane works that at the end of the turn you put the unit there, you have to place it in the drop zone.
Oh,
Yeah.
so it's kind of remind me like the Neos fusion from Yu-Gi-Oh! GX.
You could say that, and I read wrong. It's you place it on the bottom of the deck when it's used.
Oh, wow! So it really has a similarity with the Contact Fusion from Yu-Gi-Oh! GX in that.
You could say that.
Wow!
yeah.
So it's really do it all or you lose the next turn. Basically, you're really vulnerable.
Yeah, but at that point, your Vanguard is gonna swing for about 63,000 base.
Yeah, I know. And the only way you can stop it is like a perfect shield, or you really is lucky with the perfect defense.
Yeah, but about the episode, you get introduced to Shinemon and his friend Mark Whiting, and in the background, his mentor Ribe Shindo and his sister, and a tiny bit of Misaki, which is in the hospital, because I figured these events transpire shortly after her parents' accident. And,
Oh, okay. So we finally get more insight of that actually.
yeah, and she's in a deep state of depression at this point, so I think that's going to be a plot point as well.
Well, that's good because I think that Misaki is like the most popular female character from Vanguard overall. If I'm not wrong, actually.
Yeah, And the match that's featured in this one, it's of course between Shinemon and to show off his new stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and his friend Mark Whiting, or aka Ninja Master.
Oh, he's the Ninja Master. Nice.
Yeah, and he uses the Nubatama clan, and they seem to have a new token feature.
Huh.
I'm not sure about the details, but we're gonna see that once the booster set 7 Infinity, the Great Cradle drops.
Okay.
But we'll see. But the interesting thing about this, in
Yeah.
the opening,
Yes.
that I see and look forward to myself, is that we see 3 guys from previous G era, which is Kansaki, aka the flat sword guy. You know, the guy who says weakness is a sin, and
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know that. I know that person.
he's accompanied by the becoming branch manager of Dragon Empire, who uses Norakami, more exactly the Dragonic Vanquisher,
Yeah, yeah.
and the guy that is possessed by Valios, the
Oh.
Aqua Force.
Okay.
And from the looks of it, those 3 are a team, and I think that Shinemon, Mark, and Rive are gonna meet them in a big tournament later on.
Huh. That would be interesting, actually.
Yeah, I look forward to that because I personally play both Claret Sword and Vanquisher. So I want to see what they bring to the table.
Yeah. So, if you would compare visually, you know, the animation from this new season to the older season, is it the same or subpar or worse or?
It's about the same level as the V series as it's been so far. But I think they're going to include more
CGI?
actual fights at this point.
Oh, nice, nice. That's good to hear. Actually, that's nice to hear. And the
Yeah,
music, how is the music?
it's pretty decent. My main favorite is, of course, the first generation, but that's me being biased, I think. I mean, they have been doing pretty good music lately anyway.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, Vanguard has really hype opening music from
Mhm.
the first season to the second series, and now I haven't heard this new one, but so far I will look. I looking forward to see it when I'm actually looking up. I'm looking the anime again from where I dropped off, and it was like the second anime from what was the name again? It wasn't the. It was Generation something.
Oh, the G era, I
Yeah,
think.
G era. That's right. So I have a lot of things to caught up with actually before I can watch this series. But as so far, if you would give it a score this first episode as a presentation episode, do you think it did its job well?
I would say so. It brings up a lot of questions. What's going to happen? Because we know for a fact that Shinemon is going to save the shop one way or another,
Hopefully.
but we don't know how yet.
Yeah, yeah.
So overall, I give it a score of 7 out of 10.
Oh, okay. Nice, nice. I'm really looking forward to hear more about how this anime will develop and how it will be concluded in a
Yeah.
good way. So hopefully they will explain how all of this is connected with the continuity. Hopefully.
Yeah, and of course, we're going to see a whole lot of cars. I figured that we're going to see a new type of astral plane unit
Hey,
sooner or
maybe
later.
maybe the new playing thing is get banned about 10 years ahead, you know. Imagine that, and they will say, "Oh, the old play style astral plane is unbanned again."
Well, we don't know that, but I find it a bit odd that only Genesis can do this.
You know, they need to introduce one archetype, and then the next one, and then the next one. Then all of King can do the
Yeah, I
same, you
mean,
know.
the main character has to have something that makes him stand out from the
Yeah,
others.
I mean every single series does it. I
I mean, it's
mean,
the same with Chrono. He uses Gear Chronicle, which basically nobody else uses.
exactly. Anyway, this has been our review of the new Vanguard prequel anime. So look up to the next episode of it. It will be aired on which day? Monday, Sunday?
Saturdays, each Saturday.
Okay, so we are going to do each review on Tuesday, so guys know it. Okay, each Tuesday we're going to do a review of the Vanguard episode. So look up to it. Okay, so this has been Ivan and Birk, and see you next time on Geek Corner. Bye now.